Who needs enemies when you have family? A lot of us, man, we've been dealing with a heck of a lot throughout our lives. And one of the things that really is an irritation is family. The people that you're supposed to depend on, but for some reason, you can't. Who needs enemies when you have family? How many times have you been betrayed, lied on, reached out for help, and nobody comes to your aid? But you always been there for everybody else. How many times? If that's you, leave a comment in the video. How many times have you helped relatives when they needed the help? And then only one time you decide to reach out to them, and they don't even respond. You text them, they don't even write you back. You know they got the text. You leave a voicemail. They're busy. And you say to yourself, you know what? I am just done. Forget it. You don't want to be bothered? Cool. Who needs enemies when you have family? Family can be the worst at times. You know, when I was coming up as a kid, I really thought that my family was well knit together. At least that's what I thought, because you know you're a kid. You don't have no worries. But as I got older, I started to realize there are black sheep in the family. You have family betrayals. This one is talking about that one is avoiding that one. And it's like, if we're supposed to be cousins, why are we avoiding one another? Or you said something to one cousin, that cousin don't want to talk to you no more, and it's been years and years and years and years, and nobody cares. You go to family funerals, and you see faces you never see before. Faces that you haven't seen in years. And when there, it's an awkward, weird moment. Everybody's being fake. We're supposed to be paying our respects for the person who died. At the same time, they can't even look you in your eye because they know. Imagine attending a funeral and your enemies are there, and your enemy is your own family. It's a dirty game, man. Who needs enemies when you got family? Who needs them? A lot of you have moved on with your lives. You have told yourself, I'm not going to no more family gatherings. I'm done. Some of you hit rock bottom, and all you needed was a boost, a place to stay. Not for long, just a hand, just a help. And they turn you down so cold. And when your family turned you down, it was during a time when you really needed them the most. I'm talking about it was a life or death situation. And in your heart, you believed that they were going to help you. It's not just the fact that they turn you down, it's the way they turn you down that really hurt. The way they turn you down was so cold. You're like, I'm supposed to be family. Why are you treating me like this? Why are you looking down on me for? I can understand if I'm getting this from somebody outside, but don't look down on me, man. You know what I'm going through. You know how severe the problem is. I reached out to you and you can't help me. And then what they did was they went and started telling other family members about your hard times and what you're going through and how you came to them for help and they denied you. And now all the other families have been warned not to help you. So before you can reach out to other family members for help after being rejected by that one, they all informed one another. Who needs enemies when you have family? Who need them when you got people that you call blood relatives, but they're never there for you? The only time they show up is if you're dead. That's the only time family members show up, is when somebody died. That's when you see them at the funerals. A bunch of hypocrites. Everybody showing face. Everybody eating good. Everybody laughing and giggling and dancing to music. That's exactly what they'll do if you die. They'll attend the funeral just so they can eat, drink, and get drunk. But when you needed them the most, they wouldn't call you. They wouldn't support you. And it really taught you a lot. A lot of you finally understood that your family don't even care about you. And it had to take you getting older for you to realize this. A lot of you haven't spoken with relatives for years. They don't even want to even know if you're alive. They don't even ask about you. And it's like, damn. Y'all don't even care if I'm here or not. And you wondering why a lot of people, when they get successful, they just don't want to have nothing to do with their family no more. It is because of stuff like this. It's really, really sick how you can be in a world in 2025 and your own family be your worst enemy. People that's outside of your family, they're more likely to treat you better. They'll show you more love than your own relatives. We can't even call our family right now and say, hey, I'm going through a rough time. Could you help me out? They're not helping you out. Look at all the drama that's going on with the EBT crisis and people losing their minds over food. Do you really think you can contact your family if you're one of those EBT recipients and contact them and say, hey, I need about $300 in groceries. I got kids. Could you help me out? I can't afford to pay you back. I just really need the help. They're not helping you. They won't help you. Matter of fact, by the pure fact you come to them to tell them about what you need, it infuriates them. And at the same time, we gave them a sense of pleasure. Because they get to see you beg. They get to see you on your knees, pleading with them for help. And to add insult to injury, they denied you the help. And what that did, it burned you deep down inside, because after being rejected by your own family, you had reached out to people that you're familiar with, not necessarily friends, but people you're familiar with. And the crazy thing about this is the people you reached out to, they actually helped you. People that are not even your family. How many of you been there? How many of you been there where people who are not even your family were the ones who actually helped bail you out of a bad situation? If that's you, post a comment under the video. Then let us know exactly what happened to you. Let us know who helped you and how. Because a lot of us been rejected by our families when we reached out to them for help. And that really sucks. It hurts. And at the same time, we were able to get help from people that's not even our family. Now, how is it that strangers can help you faster than your own blood? Who needs enemies when you got family? Who needs enemies? I think we learn more about enemies from dealing with our own families because they're the ones that treat us the worst. And it's amazing how family members, if they want something from you and you don't give it to them, they'll get upset and hold grudges for years and years. And it's just amazing how you would think that as blood relatives, we should be able to chop it up and talk about our issues, or even if we have a disagreement, we should be able to agree to disagree, reconcile, sort the issue out. We should be able to do something to that magnitude. But it seems as if though with family members, once there's strife, there's no turning back, man. It's like y'all gonna be full-blown enemies, man. And that's crazy to have family and they're the ops, your family. Who needs friends? Listen, who needs enemies when your family is doing the most dirt? Your family do the most dirt to you. Imagine your own family lying about a situation and spreading a rumor. And because they're your family, people believe them. You ever had family members tell people on the outside bad things about you? And then through the grapevine, one of those people came back around and told you exactly what your relative said. And you're like, no, that did not happen like that. Well, why that relative lied on you? To destroy your reputation. Some of you ladies, you had an eviction. You try to reach out to your family members. They told you to go to a shelter. And they have the space and the means to provide a place for you to stay in the meantime. But because they had issues with you, they told you it's better for you to go to a shelter. Ain't that something? It should never be like that. Family should always be there for their family. But in today's day, you can't even depend on your family. Who needs enemies when you got family? I mean, if you want to know anything about enemies, all you got to do is just have a family and learn from that. Learn from the rejection, learn from the lies, learn from the betrayal. And there's a lot of people that have been hurt by their family. And it's just one of them things where it's like, you got to just be by yourself and just roll solo. Some of y'all doing that right now where you just distance yourself from your whole family. I'm talking about your whole family. If you're a person and you've distanced yourself from your entire family, I'm talking about everybody. You don't rock with nobody because they betrayed you and did you so dirty. The best thing for you to do in order to maintain your peace is just to separate. If that's you, leave a few comments and let us know about your situation. Because there's other people that